here in Ringgold, of course, we've had the greatest number of fatalities, 7 that we are aware of at the current time. This morning I have surveyed the area here in northwest Georgia. I have been to Trenton over in Dade County, and of course the damage there is significant. 2 known fatalities there as well. And later today we will be going down to Meriwether County where an elementary school, we understand, has been destroyed. I have with me Charlie English, who is head of GEMA for the state of Georgia, and I'll ask him in just a few minutes to give you a summary of what is taking place at the state level. I have declared a state of emergency in some 13 counties in the state of Georgia, and we are continuing to assess the amount of damage that has occurred. It is pretty obvious even from the ground that this was a devastating tornado, and in the case of the Dade County area, several devastating tornadoes that came through. We are trying to make sure that we have all of the information as to those who are still missing in some parts, even here, I understand, in this county. As governor, I want to first of all express my sympathy and condolences to the families who have lost loved ones. Certainly that is the greatest tragedy of all on occasions such as this. To those who've lost their businesses and their homes and their property, I want to assure them that we will do everything possible to help them to restore themselves back to a normal lifestyle. In addition to calling in the emergency team that we have assembled here at the state level, we will be meeting and hopefully being able to get a federal declaration of emergency. We do not know at this time how wide the declaration at the federal level might be, but we are very hopeful that we will get the necessary assistance from a federal declaration as well. We will know more about that as we assess all of the damage in the state, and we will have a meeting later this afternoon to try to bring all of that information together and then forward it to the appropriate federal authorities at FEMA. I would like to, at this point, just to turn it over to Charlie English, who is head of GEMA, and to let Charlie tell you what is going on, and then we'll be glad to try to take your questions after that.
Thank you, Governor. Yesterday, as the weather approached, we had good warning from the National Weather Service. We had good coordination with all the counties, and I think the reason why the death wasn't any greater than it was because of the citizens paying attention to the warnings and taking shelter. You've got a great team here in North Georgia. You've got a great team of citizens and next door neighbors that are going in harm's way to help one another, and they did that last night and they're continuing to do that today. The governor's charged state assets with folding in and supporting these local resources. So we're going to help people get back on their feet. We're going to take care of life safety issues, and then we can concern ourselves with recovery later. And we're doing that in those 13 counties that have been significantly impacted, and we're continuing to survey in other areas.